Hello, my fellow gamers, and welcome to something extra special. It is another subscriber replay from the subscriber Moss Shadow 95. In this last one, we had a hell cannon blowing up wood elves. Well, what's better one hell cannon? You might say 3. The correct answer is 5. Look at this absolute mess. So, this is a 4 versus 4 team battle. Army limits clearly not a thing, because I think the Forces of the Chaos here literally have some Chosen, Swords of Chaos, Kolek, and then 5 Hell Cannons, one of them being the Sword of Damnation. That's it! That is the entire Chaos part of this army. Obviously, there is so much to cover here. I'm not going to go through all of it. Though, I like the way you look at units. It's like nearly 2,000. A Skaven normal army could get over 2,000. So come on, guys. You could do more. Though my computer does appreciate the smaller army. So thank you. But yeah, I'm going to go quickly over just the core setup, I guess. There's just too much to cover. So Moss Shadow will be playing as the Empire. He will have the green banners. And we have Tomb Kings, Dark Elves, and High Elves, all allies with their blue banners. The Tomb Kings are being led by Arkin the Black on a flying chariot. We have Huntsman General for the Empire. What are the other generals? Where are they? Oh, here he is. Tyrion for the High Elves, and you got Swordmaster of Hoth over there. We also have on the flank an Amber Wizard from the Empire, a Sorceress of Fire, a Death Hag, and I believe, yeah, here's the Dark Elf General, Malus Darkblade on his Code 1, leading the Code 1 Cavalry on the flank here. There's already absolute chaos going on, and we've only just started. Like Norska, it's just Norscan Ice Wolves and Skin Wolves armoured. That's it. That's all he's bought. Oh, and Wulfric, who's on foot. That's it. You've got a massive blob of orc boys. It's just orcs on boars. Alright, guys? There's so many of them. There's all of them. We have, so on the red team, we'll call it, we've got Norska, we've got Greenskins, we've got Dwarfs, and we've got Chaos. It looks like the Greenskins are taking up the most of the front line. Chaos was mostly artillery, Dwarf are reserves, and Norska is the flank force. Well, here you go. It's kind of a lot more scattered, actually. A lot more layers and mess. I mean, we've got cannons. We've got 4 casket of souls. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys going. Yeah, there's just lots, guys. There's lots. Just going to full speed. So we do have some scouts here, some hunchmen, scouts trying to get into the middle, see what's on the side. Already, units are being absolutely destroyed. So the casket souls are clearly trying to get the hell cannons. Well, the hell cannons, in my opinion, are doing the better job by going for the artillery and just decimating them. Hellstorm rocket battery flying in. Again, aim cannons. They have actually broken one. They've made one drop. We also have some rock bobbers, so the red team gone for a lot of artillery. Hell cannon. The hell cannons are moving for, oh dear, they glitched. Oh, they've shattered, so that's one unit cannons down. But look at this flanking force coming in here from the blue team. But we do have a lot of flanking force here. Or they come out of the woods. They are ready to counter that. So we're going to have a massive cavalry battle here. Well, I think the blue team are now advancing their infantry against this greenskin force. Because there's not much of a front line for the red team, to be honest. Not much of a front line at all. We do have, here we go. It looks like red team's taking the hill. Blue team is sending in their cavalry up the hill. Casket of Souls getting some nice bodies there just before the charge begins. In they go. And yes, there's going to be a lot of cinematic sides. A 4 versus 4, there's no way you can tell this is going. In comes the orcs now. And the wolves. And the fucking thing for the ambushes. So yeah, this was just really fun, guys. Fine. Manus is in there, Casket of Souls going in there. We've got Fair Manticle been summoned. More cavalry coming in, like the Fireborn, Reavers. We also have the Raven Heralds, so repeater crossbowmen coming in. Oh, what's this coming in? A flaming skull straight down the middle of this engagement. This engagement is very important because if the blue team can win it, they can overwhelm and get into the back. That's pretty key. Savage all coming. Oh, it's curved into them. Look at that, going in the back. But it does get some of the high elves as well. Tyrion is just taking on a hail cannon, so Kodak is now pumping him in the face. Camera, what are you doing, mate? Down here. And it looks like Tyrion is making a run for it. Yeah, half health. Kodak's like, yeah, back off. You do have some flamethrowers as well. Oh, and I forgot, you got Fulgrim Great Grudge Bearer as well. But this engagement is actually really important, because whoever wins, if the red team can win, they can bring around and flank them. We do have some forces coming in here. What are those? Empire Knights coming in. The front line, blue team have got their Tomb Kings out, got their archers, which is not great when you got Swords of Chaos coming at you. Just FYI, yeah, the captain, so beautiful hit. It got some spearmen coming in. The green team is, well, you see green and blue. It's blue team. The blue team is doing it staggered, where the red team is throwing everything. I think most of their attention's in this. Look at this. Brave charge by the Empire Knights, dodging that lightning, going into a Kodak, and then charging on, and they're determined to take out those hell cannons. One of them has been destroyed. Is there any other hell cannons been taken out? No, it is just that one, but the cannons have been taken out completely as well. In comes Ark in the Black, leading the way. The High Elves are now leading their force down the centre here. Meanwhile on the flank, look at this absolute mess. Now, I have no idea who's winning this. I have no idea. I mean, technically, if it's the last person on the hill, king of the hill, if the blue team have won, they've secured the hill, they've captured it, the red team's trying to send everything in. Oh, we're going here, another flaming skull. It's going to hit the allies as much as the enemy, but you know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. The sorcerers have a good shuffle there. So it's all good. We've got Roderick over here leading this flank. The Raven Heralds getting some shots on Kodak by the looks of it. Oh dear, these two guards are being absolutely smashed in the face by giant hammers. Yeah, it's not great. The Hellhound still getting shots off into the Swordmaster's toe with. The Fireborn are charging in it. Like I said, this is complete madness, guys. If you wanted a tactical battle of 4 players versus 4, it's not going to happen. Looks like though the Goblin Rock Robber has been taken out. The castle themselves still going strong. But the red team with their green screen forces do look like they're overwhelming this front line here, which is not good. But the blue team have got reserves coming in, so they can bring out more and more units. So, I mean, in fact, the great swords are only now just moving in, and I think they're walking as well. They're not running. Yeah, they're walking in, which is really good, because it means they're going to be at full strength. And there's still some, like, spearmen, Blackguard of Nagaron, and things like that, protecting the artillery, which can move in. High Elves pushing it into the centre, but they are going against the dwarfs, so that's going to get personal. We got Tyrion taking on some Chaos Dwarfs. Yeah, that's not doing so well. We do have some flamethrowers going down on the Swordmaster of Hope, but he cares not. Just cuts them down. Got more of Iron Drakes over there. Kodak has got into this absolute mess going on here. What is going on? Where's Malice and all that? I don't know, but everything's just like broke. Malice Starblade has actually turned demon, and I believe that means, yeah, look, because he turned and got full health again, it's terror, there's no fear of terror. He causes fear, but because he causes fear, look at them all gone. That whole red team cavalry force is just most of these shattered, a lot of them breaking and not coming back. But Malice is still getting absolutely pounded by Kodak. Got Amber which is trying to help, but and down he goes. Kodak beating him twice technically. And now dealing with the Death Hag. So last man standing, Wolfrick's just there like, yeah, I helped. And with him go, all these guys are coming back. A lot of them did flee off the field though. If we look over here, oh look at this absolute mess. I'm not even going to try and describe what's going on. I'm just going to pan across slowly so you guys can enjoy the absolute madness that's going on here. Got Savage Orcs, Great Swords, Dwarf, High Elves shooting in the bash there. Bounce Pat is going in the blue team's favour. Yeah, you've got the Everqueen's Court Guards and Archers as well, getting some great flanking shots into that melee. Oh, and I forgot the Greenskins have a Orc War Boss as their lord. That's nice and simple. Pilgrim, absolutely pummeling the High Elves here. Taking on White Line's Great Swords as well. Amber Wizards coming in to support. There's not much, all the artillery's been shut down now for the red team. But again, I don't think there's much going on for the green team either. Yeah, the Custard Stones are actually moving forward. The Swords of Chaos have moved all the way to the back. So they're being surrounded by the Black God of Nagaron, which isn't good. They're out. Yeah, they're out. Bounce Pat is now slipping. It looks like everything is shattering. And that would be a win for the blue team. What an absolute chaotic mess that was. Of course, Hellstorm, the Chaos Storm. But there we go, guys. I hope that was something enjoyable for you. That was just a bit of fun there. Yeah, what an absolute mess. So if we go, so the Tomb Kings, yeah, quite a lot of damage. Well, one got shut down by the looks of it, but the others did really good. Front line as well for the blue team, moving out, taking a lot of hits. Archer's doing alright though. Then we got the Dark Elves. It was mostly the flanking force, and they kept some forces, the Black Guard of Nagaron at the back. So even if the red team was able to push back the Empire, and all the artillery did their stuff, then the Black Guard could actually move up as a reserve force, and they would have probably trumped anything that was left by the end. We do have then the High Elves, so tearing that, a lot of range, some basic units of cavalry, and of course the subscriber who sent this replay in, Moss Shadow 95, plays the Empire. Very nice big wide army, Spearman there's front line, great shots that came walking in, and that's the great thing, when you have big team games you can have forces come in waves and take their time. Which, yeah, played very well there. Empire Knights as well, doing well. The Huntsman got some good scouting at the beginning. Got a few kills as well, but it was mostly the scouting they did. On the red team, we have Three Finger Joe, the Dwarves, who played as Fulcrum. A very good lot of 4 cannons he had in the air. I didn't see where the other 2 were. But yeah, good solid core of infantry, some Iron Drakes there, flamethrowers, and good artillery. The red team definitely liked the artillery. I mean, 3 Goblin Rock Lobbers, lots of cavalry, and then they were the front line for the red team. And they did a hell of a lot of damage, took a lot of punishes as well. Norska, purely the flank force, and they did win that flank in the end. With Kodek's help, they did win that flank eventually, but by then the main battle line had been won by the blue team. And finally, Chaos, yet 120 kills for one of the Hell Cannons. 88, 83. The Swords of Chaos kind of ran straight into the back line of the Empire, which was quite funny. And Kodek won the King of a Hill in the end, but it was not enough to turn the tide. So guys, do comment below your thoughts on this matchup. Would you like to see more content like this? More team games going on? You know, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, 4 versus 4. I definitely enjoyed watching and commentating on this. Just it was more just doing the overview thing. Like, you couldn't go into details about tactics too much because there was just too much going on. But that's what made it all so exciting. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you for the next one. Till then, guys, take care.